DEESLIMDAOG at STAYSOLIDISDAMOVEMENT. Praise be to the Most High. Yeah, we back with another one. But yeah, we still on Young Thug, man. All right, Fannie Wilson or the Atlanta PD, they steady dropping them calls, y'all, man. But unfortunately, man, bad news for Young Thug. Even after he came on the Big Bank podcast and tried to redeem himself, the devil still ain't playing with you, Thug. They releasing them phone calls, man, about him cheating on his girl Mariah, the scientist, man. And that's a bad shape to be in. That let you know that it don't matter if you rich or if you poor. Loyalty is everything, man. Loyalty is everything. And if you can agree, do the OG a favor, man, and drop 100 in the comment section and smash that bell, man. It's free. But you got to repay loyalty with loyalty, not loyalty with disloyalty. And that's what Young Thug did. Young Thug repaid Mariah the scientist with disloyalty. So the question is to my subscribers and to the world is, should Mariah to the scientist cut Thug ass off? Now I want y'all to think about this. If you was in jail fighting for your life, fighting a life sentence now, fighting a life sentence with no money. You know, we know Thug are being rich, but allegedly Thug assets was froze. And if you was taking care of Thug, keeping Thug up, paying for the lawyer, all this and that, and you find out that Thug was playing games with another woman, how would y'all feel, ladies? Y'all keep it real in the comment section and let me know, man. I mean, I just think that boy is a master manipulator. And he's apologizing and he's saying that he's sorry. It's because he got caught. It's because he got caught. Now, if Thug was really sorry, right, why did he confess to Mariah the scientist before the damn phone calls came out? Y'all see the games that these demons play? Y'all see the manipulation and the fucking mind games? That's the crackhead games that these devils play, man. You know, they never sorry. They just sorry that they got caught. And I think that's what's going on with Thug, man. You know, because if he didn't get caught, ask yourself this, what he would have told Mariah the scientist. Now, Mariah the scientist, she got her own bag. She got her own motion. She doing her own thing. So that means to tell me that Mariah the scientist is two things going on. Either she's being manipulated by Thug, by the narcissistic Thug, or she don't know her worth. Y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Y'all think that she's just being manipulated by Thug and she know Thug and she just don't know that Thug ain't solid. She know Thug ain't real. He wearing a fake mask and he a pretender. Or is Mariah the scientist just rich and she really don't know her value and don't know her worth? Because to put up with somebody, yo, that play the type of mind games and all the type of master manipulation that Thug do, for her to hear this now, for her to hear this with her own ears, I wonder what's going on in Mariah to the scientist's mind now. Because she's going to have to pick a side too. See, that's the thing about life. People say, oh, no, you didn't got to pick a side. You always got to pick a side in life. You're going to have good and evil, and you're going to be a winner or a fucking loser. Y'all tell me what y'all think about that. If y'all believe that, she got to pick a side too, man. Because here's the thing about manipulators. They don't change. Yeah, you know, Thug not going to change, especially if Mariah the scientist, if she stick with him and hang around. That's how narcissists is. Narcissists don't change, bro. They get worse over time. They just think of better ways to manipulate you. So now, you know, you got to think about it. Mariah to the scientist. Ask yourself this. You know, Thug apologized to Glorilla, but he didn't apologize to any of the guys. So here's something about a narcissist. It's got to be a reason that Thug didn't apologize to everybody else, because Thug really truly don't give a F about them. But Glorilla, he did. See, this Thug really take this rapping, being a superstar shit a little too far. He take it a little too far. Because everybody who I heard Thug talk about, he talked about them as them being on the level that they are, you know, as being an entertainer. He never spoke on these people as being a person. You know, only time he speak on them personally as being a person is when they do something that he can't control or they not falling for his manipulation. He was speaking on Future, how he was saying that Future was fake and how Future don't like to listen to him when people come around. See, that let me know that Thug got to run the show and he got to control people. Same thing with the gal Mariah the scientist now. Yeah, he pointed out that he's sorry now, yeah, because he got caught. But would he have told you that if he didn't get caught? He say he love you, but do he truly love you? Because to love you, a mother effer got to be loyal to you. Where's the loyalty? So you're going to say, okay, just because he came home and, you know, he went on bank show, that everything is cool. No, you don't get off that easy, bro. You don't get off that easy, man. Where's the accountability? Where's the accountability? Because if you take them back once, guess what? You know what they're going to think? I'm going to do it again. Or I got her locked in. The only thing I think Thug can really do to show Mariah to the scientist that he really is with her is to change his whole career, change his whole aura, and marry her. I mean, you got to understand, for a person to stick with you through the storm, through the worst storm in your life, where you was facing not ever coming home again, and you still was flirting. Let's see, here's the thing about it. I know y'all gonna say he didn't cheat on her or why, because did hear him say something about this happened before, but they was together. You was disloyal. So how do we know that it won't happen again, Thug? Everybody always say, oh, I ain't gonna do it no more. But are you willing to take that chance, Mariah, to the scientist? Are you willing to risk your value and your worth for somebody the next time? They might do you dirtier and do you worse than what they did the last time. And you remember, the way he talked about other people, they got to be in this blood. They got to be a part of who Thug is. But I want to know what y'all think. If your man went to jail or your woman went to jail and you was paying for their lawyer and you was paying all their finances and everything for them, if you found out that they was talking to somebody else, because you remember, this is cheating. Cheating ain't always just getting in the bed with somebody. Cheating is anything that you do that you would not do in front of your significant other. I'm going to say that again. Cheating is just not having sex. Cheating is emotionally and mentally. That means if you having phone conversations, that means if you hanging out, that means if you smoking blunts, that means if you doing anything that you would not do in front of your mate and your mate would not be happy with, is disloyal. You ain't cheating. Y'all tell me what y'all think in the comment section, man. But that's all I got on this one. Until the next time, knowledge is power. Stay solid, it's the movement. Y'all stay solid, stay blessed. Peace and shalom. We out.